Okay, now we're live on that. I can close this other one out. Let's see. Leave studio. I hate doing it on my phone, to be honest with you, but I don't see any other way of doing it right now. I think what I need to do is clear the cache and stuff out on this history and everything. I think you should do that every now and then. I probably have to clean the history on this, and God knows how long. So let's see what happens. Good morning, everybody. I know there probably ain't too many people in here, but you'll get here eventually, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, now got that done. Let's go to Malwarebytes and run it real quick. Oh, guys, glad you followed me back. Sorry about that. Boy, they changed all this, didn't they? Scan. Okay, threat scan's already scanning. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? One of them days, isn't it? Started out on my laptop and it froze up twice in like 10 minutes before the thing started. And I was like, well, I ain't going to stick with this all day, man. You kidding me? So I decided to just go ahead and switch over to this while I was at it. Comprende Ben Tacos. What's this right here? No, let's see. Yeah, crap. What did I just turn down? Oh, ring. Know how, man? It seems like that ringtone automatically gets full blast for some reason. What's that all about? Oh, man. I went to bed early last night. Well, early for me anyway, like 10. Oh, man. I don't know what the weather's doing, but my knees hurt today, or my knee hurts today, so it's got to be changing somehow. Let's see here. What's our weather guy say? See full forecast. Write it in. Good morning, Jody. It's nice talking with you yesterday. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't see no rain really. That's going to be 50 degrees at 4. I did pick me up some driftworms yesterday at Walmart while I was there picking some stuff up. But I am not going fishing when it's cloudy and yucky out of the sun. Oh, wait. It says it's going to be sunny. It's too dark to tell right now, so we'll see. If it was nice, I might go fish out. No, I gotta go grocery shopping. I can't be irresponsible. Oh, Jody, yeah, you better. Yeah, if the antibiotics and nothing's worked, then yes, you need to. So I can't believe today's Friday. Because I canceled my StreamYard, I am definitely regulated to Monday and Friday. Let's see, 4 hours each. That would be 8, 16. And be almost get me through a month. Good morning, Tilly. Tilly, how are you? It's good to see you, honey. I don't know. We'll see how many it gets me a month. I think it'll get me at least 4 hour shows, Monday and Friday. So that's what it's going to have to be, I think, because I can't afford the what you call it anymore. The StreamYard fee is tight right now till I get work going. I know it seems like it's taken me forever to get my appraisal stuff up and going, but that's just how it is. I mean, you just don't restart a business overnight. You know what I mean? There's so many things I got to do and cross box and check and make sure that I'm up to date on every new guideline and crap that they've done in the last 2 years. Hey, good morning, Potomac River Monsters. What's up, man? It's good to see you today. Although it could be worse. I could be having to go out and get a regular job. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the wrong thing right there. Yeah. So I'm not going to complain. At least I have an easy job I'm getting ready to start. And I don't know how long it'll, how long I'm going to work. A couple years probably. I can start my Social Security next year, and then I can still make $22,000 a year, they said. So I'm just going to, I think I'm going to do that. And then I can, oh crap, I'm drawing a brain lock today, trying to get everything going here. And I can start my Social Security, still to make 22,000 a year or whatever, but then I have a little bit of money coming in if I don't want to work 1 month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay, now I got the YouTube pulled up on my PC so I can see it. But it says that scam was good, huh? No threats found. Alrighty. I wonder if it's because I hadn't cleared my catch yet for a long time. You know what I mean? I'll bet it is. Good morning, D. It's good to see you. Sorry, I'm missing you the chat, but it's on a little small thing. I'm pulling it up on my regular PC now. Okay, well, it says that was good. Now, well, I don't think I got their Spybot search and destroy. Let's run it once and see what happens. Last system scan computer has not been scanned in 114 days. Probably to do that, haven't I, on this one? Let's see. Check system. There's some really good free system or computer cleaning software stuff out there. And one of them is called Spybot Search and Destroy. Make sure you put Spybot Search and Destroy because there's a few Spybot ones out there. But this one's free and it does a really good job of keeping your PC clean after you do your after you do your history clean thing or whatever. You can go in and run this, and it usually gets any malware or anything that's hidden back there in the background. And it's worth the price. It's free. I know Spybot, sometimes it'll ask you for a donation if you want to. You don't have to, but I always try to give them a little bit if I got $20 or whatever. Let's see, 197 temporary files found. Scan speed will increase if you clean them. Well, let's clean them up. Probably had a little bit to do with my laptop starting to run a little bit slower, maybe. Hey, Mark, good morning, buddy. It's good to see you. Vinegar, I hear that's some pretty good stuff, man. Hooks and Hammock are pushing that. I think they may have investment in that company. You know what I mean? They may own some stock or something. But it's a good product, so that's all right. Hey, Mark, I did get that Barkeeper's Best Friend stuff or whatever. I'm going to try it this weekend, see if it gets the rust stains out. If it does, I'll be oh so happy. And like I said, I don't care if it scratches the surface of that sink up or not. I just want the effing, I can't stand the rust stains. Yeah, we'll see. And the way the bathroom sink got the rust stains was having to leave the water running when it was cold, about the size of a pencil lead or whatever. And after a couple of days, I looked and I was like, oh man, look at this freaking putting rust stains in my sink. I don't know why those bother me. I honestly don't, but they do. It even bothers me when they're in the freaking toilet. What's this say? Hacker group Anonymous claims to have evidence Musk tampered with the election. Issues. Well, get the fuck out of here. Sure. I don't care. The right person's in there anyhow. But this is going to work. Oh, crap, because I only have one Red Bull, so I'll have to run down to the station here in a little bit anyway. But I was kind of waiting for the sun to come up, but I think I'm going to scrub a dub, 3 bugs in a tub. Yep, yes, sir, that's me. No such thing as anonymous, I agree. Or they're really good and they want us to believe there's no such thing as anonymous. Hey, morning, Hooks and Hammock. How are you, buddy? We was talking to Telly a minute ago, and then we was talking about Vinegar, whether you guys own stock in that or maybe we're actually the owners of the company. Whatever it is, it's taken off like wildfire in the catfish community. We'll have to see if we can't get it into bigger communities now. Make you rich, and then I can be like you can buy a big mansion and I can be your yard guy. I like that idea. Nobody I know died, so that's cool. Man, my neck is stiff. I don't know what's wrong. I slept wrong or something yesterday. I got up yesterday morning. You ever get one of them where you can't turn your head all the way around to the side or something? Crapino, such thing as anonymous, has a blue check mark. Oh, Twitter, but which they have to pay for with a credit card and ID. That's true. If it's on Twitter, I don't use Twitter that much. You know, Chris, you're actually right. You guys are when you and Small Water Charters, you guys got it going on, man. I tell you, you two got spouses that like to go fishing with you and hang out, and that's a pretty cool thing, man. Don't ever take it for granted. And that's enough mushy stuff for today. It's Friday. I'm going to be mean today. I'm not going to be mean today. I'm just bullshit today. I don't know. I'm just trying to get everything going on. I need to go mail these taxes off. I got to do that today. That's right, John. Yes, you do. That's the key. Oh, man. Ouch. Oh, shoot. Short guys make better lovers. That's got to be what it is, dude. I'm telling you. Because all us short guys pull the fine women, don't we? Damn it. I need to start getting back on a regular rotation of doing my knee exercises instead of doing half-ass exercises while I'm sitting in the chair. Are there any tournaments this weekend? Is the tournament season kicking off or what? I don't remember because I don't pay attention really. Are they ever going to get that Idaho student killing trial or whatever going? That's been a couple years, hasn't it? 22, yeah, it's been a few years. Wow. We caught 17 at D-Land. Yeah, I seen the picture of a couple, man. They was hogs. King of the River, that's right. On Brian B's channel. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Chad, is Chad in that? And then are you guys taking off today or tonight or something to head to that? Yeah, I can be behind. That's right, John. I don't know. I look at my notice or whatever thing at the top of the phone once or twice a day. Chad and Kevin, yeah, that's cool. I like to watch Chad's. Brian B and Kevin's are okay, but I like to watch Chad's because I'm in line with his sense of humor. Dover, Tennessee. Okay, cool. I figured you guys might be going down to Tennessee. I wasn't positive. Wonder what the weather's going to be like down there this week. Hey, J&J, good morning. All right, Mark. I'm going to need another Red Bull here before very long, actually. Yes, D Chad is awesome. I agree with that 110%. Cumberland River, cool, cool. Which I'm going to assume is part of the Cumberland Lake also. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Bend over guy? Yeah, I know him. I found this thing yesterday and it's some kind of catfishing organization or whatever, you know what I mean? But it has a logo, and at the bottom of the logo it says, "All catfishers are tops" or something like that. And I think I saved a picture. I think I saved a copy of it and sent it to J Dog. I don't remember with the heading. Is this a new sign at the entrance to Pickle Park? All catfishermen are tops. I wish I knew how to put pictures up and stuff on here like other people do. I just don't know how to do all that stuff. I suppose I could put a link up here in case Rustic or somebody's out there. No, I can't do it on this one, can I? Yeah, I can. Where do I got brain lock, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm suffering from a serious brain lock right this moment. Okay, I'm on my phone and I hit copy the link. And there. And then why won't it give me anywhere to add the comment? Oh, I know. There, post comment, you knucklehead. Yeah, I don't do it on my phone very often, so therein the problem lies. There we go. That's it. Did it come up? All right. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say it was part of the Cumberland. I should have said Cumberland Lake is part of the Cumberland River. Would have been the right terminology, correct? Oh, it's 27 there right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's cold. I don't care who you are. Probably close to what it is here, I imagine. All right. I should probably put a pair of sweatpants on if I'm going to go down to the station, shouldn't I? You know, I went to Cumberland Lake. God damn, it's had to have been 45 years ago or something like that. Had to be that long ago. Oh, crap. At least some sort of pants. Yeah, they got on me last time for coming in there in my underwear. They told me even though I was a regular, that was still not appropriate. And I was like, I'm sorry. I figured it would be. Let me see if I can see what this here is on. Okay, so here. Oh, yeah, it's 28 degrees here now, too. That's not going to work. I did get some of that Flex Seal stuff to seal up the sunroof. Man, I'm so tired of that. I got to pull the car up on the ramps if it says it's going to rain, because my rubber seals that I put around there just didn't work evidently. And I got to find the fuse and pull the fuse to the sunroof first so no one tries to open it after I seal it closed. Chad, my ginger brother, good morning. You guys ever see the South Park episode where Cartman became a ginger? Priceless. Scooby-Doo underoos. Actually, I had my Batman underwear on that day. And my Scooby-Doos and my Superman were all in the laundry. Batman's ones are cool. It's just got the big bat signal on the butt, which is probably why they were offended. See there. Oh, there's enough in there to get to the station and back. I don't know, but I've been told. Oh, you are ginger too, aren't you? Yes. Fair-skinned people in the sun. That's amazing that you go out in the sun. Ah. Okay, there's a timeline of all the stuff that's happened since that Idaho College murders. Okay, doesn't look like anything's happened for a while, though. You know that sheriff that went in and shot that judge down in Whitesburg, Kentucky? That's where my family's from. And so I've been following it on this lady's lives there, does a thing on it every evening or whatever, called Hillbilly Crime is the name of the channel. But what do you do in the instance when they got you on video shooting someone? I mean, there's no disputing the fact that you killed this guy. And the only thing I can figure is an insanity plea. And from what I've seen, and that might be a legit plea or whatever. Because there was a whole lot going on there. I guess before that happened, they had a big controversy. The guy that was in charge of the ankle bracelets for home arrest or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Well, evidently he's a deputy there at the sheriff's office, and he was the only one in charge of the whole thing in that county. And he kind of worked out a deal where with some of the women, if they would give him a hookup, he would take the bracelet off, anklet off for them so they could run around, do whatever they wanted. And the hookups he was getting with them was happening in the judge's chambers after hours. And evidently, one of the girls was supposed to be on house arrest or whatever, and he was getting hooked up from her. Ended up having to end that, so he put the bracelet thing back on or whatever. When he did, she got mad and got a lawyer and sued him for sexual harassment. I like it. Told you that's crazy about stuff. And guy, uh, I was in a rehab meeting with one time, and he said that his first counselor or lawyer or whatever, they always ask him, "What's your drug of choice?" And I don't even see it that way or whatever. But he said, she asked me that, and I just looked at her and said, "More." My drug of choice is more. But anyway, so they end up getting in this big scandal about, this dude doing this inside the courthouse and all that stuff. And that's why there was cameras in the judge's chamber now, is because all that had happened. Well, the week before, the sheriff and I forget the deputy and the couple of the girls involved in it and everything all had to give depositions. And something happened after the depositions that turned the sheriff guy crazy. I mean, they said he hadn't slept for a few days and he was just said he wouldn't stay at home because he was afraid for the safety of his wife and daughter and stuff like this. So he was either having a paranoid schizophrenic episode or else the judge and whoever, most little town police departments and courts and all that are kind of like a little mafia thing anyway. But, maybe they threatened him to take the fall or something. Who knows? But that's his only hope in not getting the chair, I reckon. I don't know. I'm sorry, Chadwick. Maybe it's because he has equal power as you do. But the lady that does the Hillbilly Crime Channel or whatever, she was reading the depositions. And it was pretty interesting, man. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh shoot, the tournament started yesterday, didn't it? I guess I didn't realize that, or I could have been watching basketball yesterday. But it'll be interesting to see if it goes to trial or if it's played out or what. I know, man. The world is just not fair, is it, Chadwick? But anyway, it's pretty interesting listening to the depositions and how they work. And someone asked the question, "What is the purpose of a deposition?" And I have to admit, I didn't know. I don't know. I'd have to look. You know what I mean? I have no idea what it is. I assumed there was a deposition or whatever to see if there was enough evidence to take it to a grand jury or something. I don't know. And then I'm wondering if, uh, what did I just do? Oh, whatever. In fact, I need to Google what is the purpose of a deposition. Wrestling attorney started yesterday, did it? That's cool. My high school, the 4 years that I was there, was ranked either 1 or 2 in the state every year. And there was another high school, which I live close to now over here, Delta, that was also ranked 1 and 2 in the state. And they were that close to each other. It was pretty big rivalry stuff. What is the purpose of a deposition? Let's see what it shows here. Okay, a deposition's primary purpose is to allow parties in a lawsuit to gather information from witnesses under oath outside of court to better prepare for trial or settlement negotiation and to preserve testimony for later use. So, whatever you do say inside the deposition is able to be used in court. Hmm. See, depositions can lock in a witness testimony, making it difficult for them to change their story later. Gathering information and identifying areas of agreement and disagreement, depositions can help narrow the issues that will be contested at trial. Identifying weakness and strengths, depositions can help attorneys identify potential weaknesses in their own case or the opposition party's case. Interesting. So basically, they want you to, I don't know if I like that or not. You got to come in and give a deposition if you're getting ready to be tried for something, or maybe it's only if you're going to be a witness. Because I don't know. Yeah, they did actually. I guess it would be depose the deputy guy who's the one accused of doing all the inappropriate things with the ladies for the ability to roam free while on house arrest. Anyway, that's what I done yesterday afternoon, evening, was to listen to the depositions. I wish she would get the recorded versions so we could actually hear them. She just has the printed out one and kind of reads through it. So I imagine the Big Ten network, well, I don't know. Morning, Uncle Lou. I would imagine the Big Ten network has the wrestling on it, but that would only be Big Ten, wouldn't it? I don't think that would be the whole shebang. I wonder who carries that on TV. Let me log on to my Xfinity TV and see if I can find out. Although I don't know anyone in wrestling, as opposed to I don't know anyone in basketball. I used to be a college basketball fanatic back in the day when IU actually had or was actually important. There go sports. Replays airing this week. Let's see who has it on TV. There we go. ESPNU has wrestling championships, it says. Live today at 12 p.m. on ESPN University. Upcoming today, March 21st from 12 to 3. 12 to 3 and then 8 to 11 live also. How's that work? Twelve to 3 is live, and then from 8 to 11, it's, well, yeah, that'd be 8 to 11. That ain't too bad. I would, never mind. And then Saturday, you got 11 to 2 and 7 to 10. You all going to get a lot of wrestling. Okay, that's what it is. The first one at 12 to 3 is on ESPNU. And then the second one is on ESPN2. Okay, so the daytime one is on ESPN University, and the evening one, prime time, is on ESPN. Which one is this one here? It's Finance A Wrestling Championships airs tomorrow on ESPN D. What's D stand for? Oh, well, interesting. Now let's go back to sports. Scroll down here to NCAA men, which should get us into the tournament listings. There we go. Upcoming NCAA tournaments. 12 o'clock, you got, what is that? Memphis State or Missouri State, BU. Okay, there's all kinds of them that I don't care about. Let's see if there's any of them. Well, I know Purdue just barely got by last night, they said. TBS, Travel Channel, TNT. Yeah, well, it's a good time to be a football college sports fan these days if you got cable. First one is the quarterfinal. Second one is the semi. Yeah, yeah. And I was looking, they're on two different channels. It looks like they run the prime time tonight on ESPN too, from what I could tell. I didn't. Greg Gumbel died. I forgot. Huh. Yep, I guess so. Okay, that's your sports report for today. We've done weather and sports and fishing tournament information. I guess we pretty much covered it all day then, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. I got to go in here and get some sweats. And I got to go down to the station and see what it looks like outside. It's still dark as hell. I know that. Look at that. I'll be right back. Oh, hell, I forgot I'm on my phone. I can carry you with me. Y'all want to go change clothes with me? Ooh, doesn't that sound fun? Nah. And I guess change clothes is the wrong term. I'm not actually changing clothes. I'm just putting some sweats on and taking some shorts off, I guess. No, it's not safe to walk back in the bedroom this time of day because it could be the bedroom saying, dude, come on, man. Let's take a nap. And my brain is saying, that sounds like a great idea. Uh, but I'm not going to let it happen. Maybe. Okay. You know what I need to do? I need to write down a list of everything I need to get accomplished for that day, whatever day, you know what I mean? And then not go to bed till everything I got written down for that day has been accomplished. I think I need to do that. That sounds like a good idea. That oh man, I don't know. It it ain't easy getting old. I'm finding. Penn State Wrestling Day 1 of the 2025 NCAA Tournament Wrestling Championship is over. Here's where Penn State stands. Is Penn State like a powerhouse or something nowadays? They must be. They got 10 wrestlers in it. Yeah, it says all 10 Nittany Lion wrestlers combined to go a perfect 20-0 Thursday as all advanced to the quarterfinals of their respective weight classes. Number 2, Nebraska. Number 3, Oklahoma. Where the hell's Iowa at? What? Iowa was always a powerhouse, weren't they? Hey, Skeeter, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Nubby. Jimmy James Bailey catfishing. How are you, buddy? Yeah, what happened to why ain't Iowa in there, Lou? Or are they just not in the top 3? Bellefontaine graduated. Isn't that in Ohio? Bellefonte? Fonte, Bellefonte. Isn't that in Ohio? You know, I had a health teacher, Mr. Ellis, and he went undefeated 4 years of college. He might have went to Iowa. I can't remember. He was nuts, though. Don't get me wrong. The guy was crazy, but he was a cool health teacher. And he was the assistant wrestling coach, too. The wrestling coach we had, I think, was an Olympian or something like that. But Mr. Ellis was nuts. And he was 45 years old, I think, and training to go to the Olympic wrestling tryouts or whatever. And he went there and done very well, evidently. And the Olympic people said, no, you're too old. We're not going to let you be on the team. I have to look this up. I forget when it was. But he used to tell stories about it. I take it back. He lost one time in college. And there's actually film of it. He showed us in health class one day. And it was the NCAA final. The guy shoots on him, gets a takedown. They get back up, and the guy literally ran from him the rest of the match and wouldn't let him get a hold of him in any way, and won the match. And we called BS on it, and he brought the damn video in and showed it to us. True. Jim Ellis is the guy's name. He was nuts, though, man. I mean, literally just freaking Looney Tunes nuts. He had a grade book on his desk, and each week you got an assignment. And he would say, I don't care what you do. If you don't like this assignment, you pick a different chapter in the book and you do it. As long as you learn something this week, that's all that matters. And at the end of the grading period, he would tell you to write down whatever grade you felt you deserved. And he would give you that grade. You know everybody got an A in that class. You know they did. Me included. Let's see. If this is the same guy. This year he died in 2006. Boy, that sucks. National Wrestling Hall of Fame, Jim Ellis, an All-American Awards season school tournament weight place season 1956 school, Indiana tournament division 1 weight 167. Is that the same guy? Yeah. Yeah. Indiana Matt. Bud Palmer, he was a coach at Delta actually. In 79, yep. And he went to Iowa after that. Placed second, 1956, Jim Ellis. Was in South College, Indiana, weight 167. Yeah, so most of the stuff he said wasn't BS. It looked like some of it might have been, though. No, I haven't heard the saying, and I'm sure what is the gist or the reference that it's referring to. Let's see. This gotta be the same guy right here. Doesn't tell you anything about anything. But anywho, oh, Jeff Bill, good morning. Good to see you, buddy. You know, if it's sunny today, I may take off early and go fishing. I did get some worms yesterday, so I can go bluegill fishing. That's all you got. Interesting. Oh, well. Okay, that's what happened to the Iowa wrestling program. You know, that because I don't keep up with it, I don't know. I remember the last I ever heard that Iowa was one of the, I mean, when I was in high school, everyone that wrestled at my school wanted to go to Iowa if they could. You know what I mean? And Bud Palmer, his son Dave Palmer, originally come to Southside. He was there his freshman year, and Delta offered his dad a coaching job to move him from Muncie South up here to Delta. And after that, they beat us in the state like 3 years in a row. Fix selected. That's what I did wrong. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. We got all them scans done. Let's see if there's any scans in the tools of Windows or whatever, because I honestly don't have a clue. Is that what? Yes, would have been back in the 80s. Back up your PC. We want to ensure that you always have access to your files, app settings. I need to back it up. I should bring my external hard drive in and do that. I don't use the cloud anymore because it was a pain in the ass to get something out of the last time I tried it. What am I going to do? Check for Windows updates. Probably I'll do that at night. Download and install all. That's not working very well. There we go. And smallmouth bite picked up going for them this upcoming weekend. Very cool. You know, that's something I've never caught is a smallmouth, come to think of it. Hey, Jessica, how are you today? It's good to see you, hon. I didn't see you last night in the hillbilly crime thing. Oh, I was getting ready to go to the gas station, wasn't I? I forgot because I was scanning my PC. Let me continue to get ready to do that. I'm going to go in here. Since it's cold today, I'm going to go in here and start the car from the window. Technology is an awesome thing. I'm catching up with the 90s. I got one of them cars with an automatic, or you can start it with the key fob. I know. I'm way behind on stuff, but that's just how it's going to be. Let's see here. Which one is it? Hit the lock. Oh, there's frost on the windows, man. No way. I hope the defrost comes on when I do that, because if not, I'm going to have to go out there and turn it on and wait for it to defrost the windows. Not that I've really got anything else to do anyway, you know what I mean? Did you? I did too, Jesse. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I guess it's just because I mean, my little Ford didn't have it, which my Chevy Blazer didn't have it neither, come to think about it. And in fact, my son offered to have one put on my little Ford for me for Christmas a couple years back. And I was like, nah, man, it's got, 200,000 miles on it. There's no reason to put one on there. 31 years more. It was 20 something. I think I said, let me look. Yep, 28. Where am I at? Oh, there. Yeah. Well, I guess I probably ought to. Nice, Jeff. Nice. In my storage somewhere, I got a wood like shelf case thing that, oh, I don't know. It used to be like an orange crate or something like that, but it's full of CDs. And I got a set of Bose speakers in my garage. Oh, cool, cool. I had actually mine was an '08 or '09 Ford Escape Hybrid. And because I had to drive around and see houses and stuff for appraising, I loved it. And it got 31 miles to the gallon compared to this damn Buick that Dad had to have that gets 19 miles to the gallon. I'm telling you right now, if I could find anyone to trade me that Buick for a Ford Escape Hybrid, I would do it in a heartbeat. Even though that would be a stupid trade, you know what I mean? But I don't care. I like that little car. I don't know if I could pull a boat with it though. It only had that little 4-cylinder. I probably wouldn't have been able to, would I? Probably not. And that Buick, I don't know, it's an '08 or '09. Yeah, I'm getting ready, Jeff. I'm getting ready to trade my '84 Moto Guzzi to my cousin because it was her dad's, and I bought it off of him a couple years back. He bought it new in '84, and she was over here before Dad passed, and had brought my Uncle Jim over to see Dad, and she had mentioned that she wanted to get that Moto Guzzi back because it was her dad's. Well, he's got this older Chevy truck that he used to drive back and forth to the golf course. He mowed grass at the golf course every year to get, like a free membership. He got paid too, but and I asked her. I said, "Hey, is that truck still out at your dad's?" And she said, "Yeah, it's just been sitting in the barn." I said, "Well, get Grant to clean it up, bring it out here. I'll trade you that Moto Guzzi for it." Because if I remember correctly, when my uncle got it, the guy he got it from, he worked with at the factory and had put a new motor and transmission in it like 6 months before my uncle bought it. And my uncle only drove it back and forth to the golf course. Did you really? Interesting. We see with the hybrid, because it has the electric motor part too. I don't know if it'd be safe, but see, I won't have to worry. I wouldn't even have to worry about that because I'm getting the truck anyway. That's the whole reason I'm getting the truck, to be able to pull a boat with it. It's got V8 in it. That was a long story to get to the point I'm getting a truck to pull a boat with. Oh, let's see. Oh, starting to brighten up out there. I wonder where my gray sweatshirt's at. Don't tell me it's out in the car. That sucks. I guess I'll put a pullover on. Hey, Nubby, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Trailblazers, yep. But it's got that V6. The V6 motor, like the Buick, it's got a V6, and it's pretty powerful for a V6. You know what I mean? I'd pull a boat with it without even thinking about it. But when you live in the I'm not rich status in life, you do what you can. My goal is to get a boat either this year. I may just use the little gray boat this year and work real hard on the appraising thing, make some money, and buy a pontoon next year. I'd like to have a pontoon for catfishing. I don't care what y'all say. I like pontoons. Oh, you had a 4-wheel drive on your Escape? See, that's what I wanted originally, but I had such a good buy on this hybrid, I couldn't turn it down. There you go. Yeah, see, I'm thinking 20, 24-foot pontoon eventually. But what it was with this Ford Escape I bought, it was a company car for an insurance company. It was an adjuster's car. And this guy bought the whole fleet of them at the auction. So he had 4 of them. And they were literally spotless on the inside. And the passenger door and the 2 back doors were kind of hard to open and close because they hadn't never really been used. You got kayaks? See, I can't do the kayak thing. I know I'd go swimming. There ain't no way. But so when I went and looked, I got to choose between 3 different ones because someone already had dibs on one, and it had brand new tires on. In fact, it still had the same tires on it when I sold it. It had brand new tires, and I think it had 168,000 miles on it or something like that. But it was serviced regularly because it was a fleet vehicle. And I'm drawing a blank today. I'm having troubles. But anyway, I bought it. I think I paid $3,000 for it. $3,000, $3,500 there in that range. Cash. And I drove it for 6 years. So I didn't have a car payment for 6 years, and I had a very reliable vehicle. Oh, and the body was really nice. That's one of my pet peeves. I hate rust. Let's see. Let's head to the gas station. I'm going to go out here and start the car and wait for the windows to defrost. I better grab me a Mountain Dew for the trip. It just looks cold out. I went to Walmart yesterday. I used snowplow with a 8.6 plow, so I got used to the diesel truck. Yeah, my buddy's got a diesel truck. He bought this diesel truck. Oh, I don't want that off. He bought this diesel truck from the DNR or something. Federal DNR or something like that. I don't know how he got the hookup on it or whatever, but it was pretty nice. Didn't have a whole lot of miles on it, and he got like $7,000. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. Yep. It's blowing. Seat warmers on. But I got a feeling it's not blowing warm air. Let's see. Hold on a minute. It's going to be a little noisy. Turn the seat warmer off on the passenger side. Oh, I got to put the key in before I can turn it on and mess with it. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Turn that up to about 90. We might get some stuff defrosted. There we go. Defrost, baby. Now, I definitely can't drive nowhere until all these windows get defrosted. But I can put this up in the holder and turn the camera on. facing to the outside. So hey, good morning, Ashley. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Yeah, no, I'm not doing the kayak. I see these catfish kayaks. You can stand up in them, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. What did you say, Jeff? Said I found my boat in the alley. Took a month to locate the owner. Spent $250 plus trailer plus papers. Cool. I know this apartment complex I lived in when I first got divorced. Me and Justin lived there. There was a jet ski that had a little trailer too, and it was sitting inside had like a little storage area that was fenced in. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cold here actually too. And I asked the lady in the office at the apartment place, says, "Hey, who's that jet ski belong to?" And she's like, "They moved out of here 2 years ago. It's been sitting there. You can have it if you want it." And at the time, I didn't have a garage or anything. And I looked back down because it was in pretty decent shape. It was the old stand-up jet ski type thing. You know what I mean? Kind of like the runs guys race. I look back now and think, man, I should have just got that, pulled it home to Munson, put it behind mom and dad's house, cleaned it up, and applied for a title and sold that. Your car wasn't there. Now, there was a few times in high school I woke up and looked out back and had to call my best friend and ask him, "Hey man, where's my band at? My Volkswagen band?" And he'd say, "Dude, I dropped you off and drove it home," which was only a couple of blocks from my house. "Hey Ernie, morning buddy. What's for breakfast?" Bird's nest. Don't know what that is. You'll have to fill me in. It's probably something I'd like though. Oh, I'll get that defroster turned down here directly. Sorry. Oop, that's annoying. Yeah, Jessica, you ought to see some of these kayaks these cat fishermen have, man. They're awesome. I mean, blueberry pancakes with eggs, Telly. That was awesome. I am going to have a Red Bull. Hey, Dave. Good morning, buddy. I I just wouldn't feel secure. I mean, what was it? Hal or somebody caught what a 50-pound blue or something and lifted it up in the kayak, but I just can't see me doing anything like that. What's the back window look like? Is it still frosty? Yeah, a little bit. Better let it run a little bit longer. See that? I was pulled up on the ramps because it was supposed to rain and the sunroof is still leaking, which will be taken care of the first warm, sunny day I get. I got to run it through the car wash before I can do that. Ashley Brady, it's good to see you this morning. How are you? I hope you're good. And I don't know, for those who don't know, I'm going to just Monday and Fridays because I canceled my StreamYard account. They just kept, I was still only paying $24 a month. And when I went to cancel, that was going to expire this month. When I went to cancel, they offered that to me again. And I was like, nah, man, things are too tight right now. Till I get, my appraisal stuff back up and running, it's just going to have to wait. Yeah, Let's see if we got enough clearing on the windows not to hit anything on the way to the gas station. That window always freezes up for some reason. Killing smalls. You know what? That'd be a good invention. A heated window trim that you could hit a button and it'd be like the heated seats and it would warm up and then the window wouldn't be froze. That makes sense. And believe me, it ain't half as bright out here as that looks on the camera. Mm-hmm. I hope I don't hit nothing. We can't see anything really. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to turn the brightness down on this. That's what it was. Hold on. I'll be able to see a little better. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Okay, that's better. Now I'll be able to see while I'm driving. That's much better. Oh, yeah, I'm the world's slowest driver, Jess. You have no idea. My philosophy is I have nowhere to be in the rest of my life to get there. So I ain't in no hurry whatsoever. There's the tree. Make the turn. I just don't care. As long as I don't hit my neighbor's mailbox, I'm good. Because it's fancier than mine, and I'd hate to have to replace it. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. The Supercross starts back up this weekend, so I got that going for me tomorrow. Because about the time the River Cat tournament thing gets over with, Supercross practice should be starting. And that's not getting any of my tutorials done for my appraisal software that I need to be watching about 12 hours worth of them. But that's always been my curse for being self-employed. The motivation thing's always been a little tough for me. Exactly. I like that. I'm going to start using that. Only I'm going to use the phrase, I don't go fishing unless the temperature's above my age. I like it. I like that a lot, actually. So Kelly, you and Chris are leaving today, or are you working? Or you? Oh, that's right. I remember you said yesterday on the live you were going to work from home / out of your truck. I remember now. That's cool. Technology is awesome, isn't it? Because I've worked from home for 20 some years. When I started doing appraisals at home, I actually had dial up because I lived out with my brothers in the country and there was no high speed internet out there until I moved into. Me and Justin got the apartment, and then I had to get high speed internet. I'm telling you, man, when the Elon Musk internet stuff comes down in price a little bit, I'm all over it, and I can't wait to tell Comcast to kiss my butt. Well, for a while, I couldn't do anything because I couldn't change nothing. There was no way Dad would have been able to figure out, if I moved his channels or anything. You know what I mean? So that was something I didn't want to have to deal with. So I just kept the Comcast. And Mom said she doesn't care, so I'm going to switch to just the cable modem and whatever is out there. I forget. Me and Eric was talking about it one day. Look at that moon. Heck yeah, half moon still shining bright. Sunshine's getting ready to come up. I'm going to miss the sun. No, I won't. I should be back in time for sunrise. My car says it's 27 degrees out right now. I ain't real sure I like that. We'll see. Yeah, I knew you was leaving today. I just didn't know if you were leaving this morning or in the afternoon or whatever. And for a small fee, I won't call Eli Lilly and tell them that you are not working from home today. I will blackmail a person for some money. Basically, toast, and I know what you're talking about. Is that where you cut the circle in the toast to put the egg in the middle or something? Is that what you mean by bird's nest? Is that what that is? You know, I can't remember. Sometimes the signal gets a little funky up here at this gas station. We'll see. If it goes off, I'll come back up as soon as I get back in good internet range or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be a nice day. Huh. How on earth do I weasel out of doing some work and going to Walmart buying groceries so I can go fishing? Because it ain't real windy right now like it has been the last few days. So I could probably get away with going fishing if it's in the 50s and not be too cold because I'm a sissy. If I do go fishing, I'd have to go live on YouTube because I won't have the hours on StreamYard. And gas station a little busy today, and you're kidding me. Y'all are about to get out of my way. Shit. Go back up, park down here. Dang it. I wasn't on the phone there anyway, pal. It's too tight for me. Got that pansy skin there. Nope. I worked out in the cold most of my life. And now that I don't have to be out in the cold, I won't. Oh, okay, got a meeting at 10, cool, and then you guys are headed down there. Yeah, I think ours was 54, something like that, Jess. We're pretty close to the same thing. But see, if the sun's shining, psychologically it feels warmer. You know what I'm saying? Or is that just me? Probably just me, I imagine. But either way it goes. I'll be back. We need Red Bull. we go. Am I still here? Okay, Jessica. I'll see you on Elizabeth's live today. I think she's going to go live today sometime. I was in there last night. Jerry Hager, 419 Fishing and Power Coating. How's it going, man? Jerry, I always thought that said, oh, it does say powder coating. Never mind. Dyslexia rears its ugly head. Somebody give me a thumbs up if they can hear me still. What made you soft? Yep, I understand. Believe me. Hey, Stonefly, can you hear me still? I don't know if this came back up or what. I don't care. I'm having a Red Bull right now. We'll worry about it in a minute. Look at you. Red Bull, have your people call my people. Let's get this done. I don't want a big contract. Maybe a pontoon boat with all decked out in Red Bull and stuff like that. Okay, so you guys can still hear me. Somebody let me know if you can freaking hear me or not before I take off driving. My neck is still stiff. Thank you, Stonefly. That's all I needed to know. I like this boat. Drink my Red Bull. I may sit here and watch the sun come up right over here. I don't know yet. Let's see what it looks like. It might be a better view over at the funeral home. But I don't like sitting at the funeral home. They may want to keep me. And I hate to tell them they ain't getting no money from me because the VA is going to take care of all that. Thank you. Now, last thing I done in cable was we built a fiber network up in Wisconsin, and when it came down, cool. And the last part of building that fiber network, it was for Charter, I think, was the company up there at the time. It's probably Comcast now, but anyway, the last thing we done the last year was like we run the fiber into the schools and stuff like that. Well, we ended up doing one in a veterans home in, God, I'm trying to think of where it was in Wisconsin. But anyway, it was a cool veterans home, retirement home for veterans. It's set on a lake and all. I'm like, man, when it comes time for me, this is where I'm coming. And I would like to go there when it comes time because I could still fish. But then the one in West Lafayette over by Purdue University, it's literally across the road or across the highway from Miss Cinewall River. I don't know if you fish there or not, but you can at least see it. Yeah, I must be losing subs. I only got 12 people in here. Oh, fuck, man. No wonder. I'm just going to probably stop doing this altogether, to be honest with you. I don't know. Somebody else went live today or what. Uh-oh, I got a text. Let's see who that was from. Oh, come on. Oh, Chadwick. Damn, it's 31 degrees where you're at. That ain't fair. I know, Mark. I guess, to be honest with you, the only thing that matters is the people that, like you that are still here. So I guess we can always still hang out, can't we? And to all the other ones, I will make a song for the other ones next week. I will debut it. Can you say "Kiss My Ass" on YouTube now, or will they ban your video? I know you're here, Chad. I know who's in here now. I mean, the regular people are here. But usually by 7:30, there'd be, 23, 24 people in here. But oh well, it's been steadily going down, so I must piss people off, which is fine because that means they didn't really like me that well anyway, which would make it. Oh, sorry, dude. Would make it a mutual understanding. I just want to go fishing, man. March is the worst month for me because that's when I start getting fucking grouchy, man. And it's like, dude, I gotta get out of this house and go do something before I shoot somebody. Not literally shoot someone, just metaphorically in my mind, I would shoot someone. Oh, blizzard knocked out our power. Took. Oh wait, no kid, you was part of that blizzard. Where you at, Jerry? I know. I think Uncle Lou got some of that blizzard stuff too, man. Yep, I agree with you, Stonefly. And like I said, I don't really care. It's not a fucking popularity contest for me either way. Ernie, Ernie makes good breakfast that I never get any of. I better hurry up. His car's in a hurry, and I just pulled out in front of him. But it happens. I can't help it. Look at that frost on the pumpkin out there, boys. That's usually fall time stuff. But I think we'll take the roundabout way home, maybe get to see the sun come up. Because you really, really should watch either a sunrise or a sunset, one or the other one every day. If anything, it gives you a 10 or 15-minute break and not doing anything and just kind of chilling and watching, sunrise or sunset. Kind of like taking a mental break from reality for you, which God knows I need all the break from reality I can get. Or I've already broke from reality and I need to get seriously professional help. Damn it. I wish you'd have said that earlier, John. I'd have bought one because that one I bought that time you said that, I'll bet it lasted, I don't know, probably a month because I scratched it off. It was a winner. Then I waited a couple days and traded it in on another one. You know what I mean? And it kept going and it went for a long time. Damn, I wish you'd have said that when I was headed to the gas station. I'd have grabbed one. Because I'm not really a big scratch off kind of person, but it has been fun. I only buy the dollar ones, you know what I mean? And then, like the last one I had, I bought the dollar one and I won $2. So I traded it in on the $2 ticket. No, I take that back. I traded in on two $1 tickets, won $4, and then traded that one in on two $2 tickets and didn't win anything. Oh, no worries, John. Yeah, we might be able to see the sunrise out here, even though all these people headed to school over there be mad I ain't driving too fast. They should have left earlier to go to school. This out here in God's country, right here, boys. A lot of bushels of corn and soybeans come out of here. Yeah. I'm getting ready to turn and calm down. I'm going too best anyhow. Yeah. You better, if you turn this way, I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed off. There you go. Nice. Now I can cruise. Cornfields for miles. Only do fives and tens payout. It's better. Is it really? I didn't know that. Like I said, I don't do them very often. Mainly because money's too tight to be squandering it on that stuff. But a dollar here and there is not anything. You know what I mean? Tired of beans and corns. Yep. I've never seen cotton. Well, I take that back. I seen a little bit of a field of cotton one time driving through Georgia, going to the panhandle of Florida one time. Now to think about it, I thought it was cool. I didn't know they still grew it here. Now the melons, I don't know about that. They do grow a lot of pumpkin fields here. You know what I mean? And I think it's, you know, they have to rotate. Oh, stay on the road. They have to rotate the crops every year or whatever. You know what I mean? One year it may have corn, the next year it may have soybeans, then it rest a year or something like that. And I think they may use one of those years and plant pumpkins, and then what they don't harvest or whatever, they just chop up back into the ground. But as you can see, there's a lot of acres of farmland around here. Man, this would be a real good place to watch that sun come up. But so much traffic. My house is just right over there. About you can see it from here. It's about the 10 o'clock. See my back porch light on. The moon's still up. We're gonna have a sunrise with the moon up. That's cool. Semi-loaded cabbage, huh? That's cool. I remember heading to Florida going dirt bike racing one time, and a semi passed me. It was full of chickens, you know what I mean? And they put them in these little cages or whatever, and all the chickens on the side that was on the outside or whatever from the wind, all of their feathers were gone. You know, the ones in the middle, I'm sure weren't like that, but the ones on the outside of that trailer, all their feathers were gone. Welcome to Shidler, Indiana, the thriving community that actually this place was established originally because there's a big corn grain elevator right over there next to the tracks. And I'm assuming that, 100 years ago or whatever, that's why they made this little community popped up around it. People worked at the elevator, I'd assume. I don't know. But I like my little dead end street. I know that. Okay, give me a second, honey. I'll pull right in and you can back on out. Thank you for not pulling out yet because it is a one lane highway or one lane road, not a highway. Shh. We are back home and the sun has not came up yet. Awesome. Awesome. There's my little ramps up. Be able to look at the forecast. You know what? If it's sunny today, I'm going to seal that roof. That's what I'll do. I can leave the keys in here because I probably be going somewhere later. Let's see. Okay. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Teach them to be doctors, lawyers, and such. Let's see. Unplug the phone. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Oop, what'd I do? Shit. I screw up stuff like never before, man. I need to kill the cam. No, y'all don't want to see the dogs going nuts when I go in the house. But we may go out on the deck and watch the sun come up. It's real close right now. We might make it. Let's see real quick here. Okay, there. Oh crap! I left my Red Bull out there. Dagnabbit. Hold on. That sucks. Oh, really? That's cool. A froggy. The little pond swamp thing behind me, dude, I'm telling you, it is so full of frogs right now. I mean, it's amazing. You ought to hear them at night. It's my buddy. Look at me get you my buddy, Amy. Did you meet your daddy? Yeah, you want to go out and watch the sunrise, huh? I know you do. I know. That's what we'll do, okay? Yeah, I promise we'll go out and watch the sunrise. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. When he's asleep, he just don't sleep that much. I'm kidding. You're a good pup. Give me some lovin's. We'll go out and watch the sun come up, okay? I know. You can look for the rabbit. Maybe the rabbit's out there today. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That gets our ears standing up, doesn't it? I don't know why that stupid ass rabbit would come back and have babies underneath my damn deck again. I have no idea why. But it looks like that's what they're going to do. Come on, you want to go out, buddy? Come on, Tilly, you coming with us? Come on, guys, we're getting close to sunrise time. Come on, little guy, quit doing the combat crawl. Get over here. Thank you. We'll all go out this door, and I'll walk over and get my Red Bull out of the truck. The little guy's on the hunt for the rabbits right now. That's a frosty yard right there, boys. Telling you. Mm-hmm. Easy there, dude. You're going to trip me. Thank you. Yeah, it's brisk out here today. Hello, Red Bull. It's been a long time. $71 there today, or it's 71 right now. You guys want to watch the sunrise with me, huh? I know that you. Oh, you took a puppies. Come on, Tilly. We're gonna stay out here for a minute, honey. You ain't even went and done the bathroom yet. Trying to figure out how long I got before that crest over the horizon. That's the high for today. Shh, that's perfect, man. What do you think, little guy? Where the bunny rabbits go, huh? I know. Well, you could go back in the house if you want. Is that what you want? All right, we can do that. I'm not. Yeah, I guess I will. And we'll just look out the door and watch the sunrise. Since my dogs are sissies. I got the biggest sissy dogs in the world. Little guy's like, I'll stay out there, Dad. I gotta figure out how to get my sliding door to slide a little easier. Hold on, fellers, I'm coming. Let's see. Unhook the little man. There you go, buddy. I sure wish you'd learn to not run away. Then you could go out without having to go on that cable every time. Yeah, we probably still got a few minutes, don't we? I would say we do. There's a tower right between them trees way out there. Y'all can't see it, but I don't think you can zoom in, can you? Put new rollers on the door, watch a video. That's a good idea. That's how I figured out to use the, what you call it, on my, sunroof. I'm getting it. Hold on. I know you didn't even do nothing. You want a treat. Well, hey, Max, how you doing, buddy? You ready for breakfast yet? Huh? Huh? How's your jaw? Do you want to, how about I give you the last of your snackies until later and I give you some breakfast later. I got to buy you new snackies today. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. I'm coming till you're getting pepperonis this time. Not when you're used to 85. I can't even put the word used to and 85 in the same sentence, man. You kidding me? There ain't no way, Jack. Here you go, little guy. Do you want a pepperoni or you want to go over and sniff where the darn cat was sitting? Know what that is about you and that smelling the cat's butt where he was sitting. But it's something. Yeah, Jerry, I'm with you, brother, man. Don't let nobody kid you. I'm ready. It cannot happen soon enough. We're getting there. But man, I don't think I'm going to stay in the house today. I don't think it. I think I'm just going to have to be irresponsible. Now what are you going to bark at the geese for? The dumb things come here every morning and land in that damn pond. And I keep telling them, don't shut up a minute. Hold on, I'll let your dumb ass back out there now. You want to go get the geese? Come on, run them out of your pond. You big dummies. Well, you ain't going to run him off standing on the porch, you sissy. I can see him flapping his wings at you now, you chicken shit. Little guy goes over and barks. He don't even know what he's barking at. Hold on. If you'd have ran out that door, it would have been over with for you. He got out the other day. I don't know what happened. I left the door open, and I have no idea how long it was. No, you just no way. Get out of here. You just had a treat. I don't know how long he was out there, but it finally dawned on me. I was doing some dishes, and I looked out the window, and I seen a little white dog running around out there by the pond. I'm like, that little guy? I looked over and the door was open. I was like, oh shit, I guess it is. And he must have had enough running around because I opened the door and yelled, and here he come. Downloading cards from yesterday's fishing. All I do is fish, download, edit, rinse, and repeat. Okay, so you have multiple cameras with memory cards in them. That's cool. It's really nice that memory cards have come down so much in prices in the last, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. Because it used to be expensive to buy memory, man. Oh, I'm with you, Jerry. A goose will whoop that little guy's butt in a heartbeat. Don't let nobody kid you. He doesn't know that yet, though. He will eventually. Okay, well, the updates are good. That's what I wanted to see. Let's see if it says system. I'm going to look for something to clean stuff up with. Troubleshoot, recovery, clipboard, system components, optional features, and about. That ain't it. See, it doesn't really give me anywhere to, like the old computers used to have, like you could do a disk defrag and stuff like that, remember? Well, this doesn't offer me anywhere to do any cleanup like that. So I don't really know how to clean it up like that, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. There's got to be somewhere in there to do that, doesn't there? Oh, I forgot I got this damn down for the car. We could turn it back up now. I'll be able to see it better. Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that. You're going to mess with me today. There we go. That's cool, yeah. And so you have a steady clientele, people that expect it. Yeah, I can understand that, John. 3 cameras, 2 GoPros, and the handheld. Yeah. I got this. Dad had this video camera. It's a little Sony, like one little handheld video cameras from back in the day. It's a pretty good one, actually. And I got to thinking I could maybe use that. It has a memory card. I could probably use that on a tripod on the boat and use that to videotape my fishing. And then I could take the video card out, slide it in the PC, and load it to YouTube or whatever, you know what I mean? Because when I go catfishing, I am not going live anymore because you don't catch fish when you go live on catfishing. I don't anyway. I don't know how many times it's been where there's fish hitting, catching fish, you go live and they stop. What time is it? All right, we got 10 minutes or so and I'm out. Well, yeah, that only put me at 2 hours or so, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll just see what the chat activity is like. If it ain't doing nothing, then we'll just go ahead and shut it down. I assume most people have made it to work by now that are in the same time zone as I am. Huh. My little micro spin or casting reel. If you ever seen it before, it's pretty cool actually. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. See it? It's a little bitty mini bait casting reel. Isn't that cool? It don't cast worth a shit, but it's still cool. I bought it thinking about putting it on an ultralight pole for bluegill fishing, you know what I mean? And when I tried it, it just didn't cast very good. And I was like, yeah, it looked cool anyhow. It was a Temu thing, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't remember if there was a way to make it, it's got a drag, but I don't think it has another adjustment for the spool. Yeah, maybe that one's it. I don't know. Oh, is it an ice fishing reel? I never thought about that. That would work, actually. That's what I'm going to do with it next year. Thank you, John. I just bought it thinking it'd be cool on a little ultralight to have a bait casting ultralight bluegill rod. But it was a good idea. It also looks pretty cool just sitting up on top of the shelf on my desk. Okay, I can't find anything anywhere to, do a maintenance on this laptop. Notifications, focus, registration, battery, storage, sharing, testing for developers, activation, troubleshooting. Preference that might be in here. Let's see. Recommended troubleshooting. I don't have any problems right now. Recommended troubleshooter history. I don't have any problems there. The woodpecker's out. Sun's coming up. Oh, too late. Sun's already up. I should have known when I heard the woodpecker kick it off that it was already up. We missed it. Oh well, maybe next time. Other troubleshooters. Let's see what that says. Audio network printer Windows update. Got that. Background intelligent transfer service. Never heard of it. Bluetooth camera. Program capabilities. Video playback. Media player. Windows update, privacy, security, accessible game time, accounts, apps, personalization, network and internet, Bluetooth. I don't know. I don't know what they do. The old computers used to have the place you could go in and do, like a memory clean and crap like that, but it just don't seem to have anything like that. If you know what I'm saying, man. Pinocchio had one of those. Hey, morning, Gabe. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I got a stiff neck. I will share with you if you want me to. I want to see what HP Smart does. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning. Are you doing your show?
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah, no worries. Another probably 7 minutes and I'll be done. Let HP Smart access your precise location. Well, fuck, you need to know where I'm at, but go ahead. Does anyone keep the tracking thing turned on their phone? You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't, you should know what I'm talking about, not keep it turned on. It tracks your history and you can go to it and it'll show like lines of everywhere you've been, you know what I'm saying? Now that's for my desk jet printer. I didn't think it was for my computer, even though the computer is an HP. I give, man, I lie. What's this guy? Paper player location check. What the hell is that? Oh, I know. I bet that's for the gambling thing to gamble on the races. I got to see where they're at this week because I don't know if I want to bet on them or not. Where the Gators ate us, yep, Life 360. Yeah, I turned that off on my phone. Good morning, J Dog. You're number one, also, buddy. Believe me. I know you still love me. At least somebody does. Eric's mad at me. I guess I told him to shut up one day or something, which, whatever. If you're going to be a baby. What caused the Delta plane to flip over on the runway? I have no idea. Jersey Outdoor Adventures. Massive RV fifth wheel. I don't need one of them. Catch a Better Life. That's Roland Martin has a thing every morning. It's called Catch a Better Life, and it's like, he does a Bible quote and then usually gives like a fishing tip or something afterwards or whatever. It's pretty nice to watch. Kimberly sent me a friend request. Yeah, I bet she did. I'm getting ready to delete my Facebook, man. Telling you. Crap. What did I do? Go back. To me. Yeah, right. Right, Mark. I don't check Twitter very often. What was the one I was watching for yesterday and I had to go over there and turn it on? Shit. Oh, Tommy Robinson trial in England. That's what it was. And Ezra Levant was over there live tweeting because you can't have cameras in the court or whatever. So I was seeing what was happening. If you don't know who Tommy Robinson is, just Google it. Let's clear that. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, wait. There we go. Wild action. Did 205 come in? Hey, what's up, 205? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Oh, I know what I needed to do. I got to check my email for a thing from the vet people about fixing the cat's mouth, which, if it costs a lot of money, they're just going to have to euthanize the cat because I don't have the money to spend on his health and I don't spend it on my own. You receive your first. Click on your referral link. The ball is rolling. Keep sharing to get your first sign. Well, I have no idea what that means. Something to do with StreamYard. And your first referral click. What's that? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Did you know what that is, Bueller? Has anybody seen Ferris? Little guy can't stand them geese out there. Then we had a geese gang fight yesterday because the two geese got staked their claim on the pond and the two other geese tried to move in and they was out in the yard just raising Cain with each other. And I think that's what's happening now. But I can't see because the sun's too bright. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. They're fussing with each other in the pond. Black catfishing. Good morning. How are you, man? Oh, shoot. I got to put those Red Bulls in the refrigerator. I forgot all about it. And then feed the cat, probably. You ready to eat now, Max? Okay, buddy. I got you. I got you, man. Even though you ate real late last night. At least the dogs didn't find out I gave you the hookup last night, right? That's between me and you, wasn't it? We'll keep it that way. Oh, crap. Okay, you ready? Let me see under here what you had last. I'll see. Yeah, you can have a good time. Come on. Heck yeah, he said, yeah, I'm ready to eat. I've been standing here for 30 minutes.
Here you go, buddy. You know, I need a breakfast milk. You know, like a little. I got a perfect spot to put it, but I just don't have one. I looked, I couldn't even find none for sale. Hold on, buddy. There you go. Because it'd be perfect to sit over there in that corner between them two windows. You know what I mean? To do my show and stuff, especially in the summertime. It'd be real cool. When you doing body, he'd go, boy, your grandma's up. Did you go see her? No, you didn't. I'm 1 minute over. I think I'm going to end this. And I'm thinking. So I got to go slow when I think because y'all know my brain's messed up. I'll be back Monday. Yeah, I'm out too, Mark. Holler at me if you go fishing and you catch anything or whatever. Send me a text. I can't think of anything else I need to say or do or anything. So anyway, I'll see you guys all Monday. Have a great weekend. Supercross is back this weekend for those of you so inclined. You can catch it on Peacock. If you don't have Peacock, I usually have a replay on Sunday night somewhere. I just don't know where. One of the regular TV channels, you know. Like whoever Peacock is who has the peacock as their mascot. I love you guys too, D. And give old Chad a big kiss on the cheek when he gets home tonight. And with that, I'm out of here. See you guys.